green chicken curry, and we're going to use this multi-cooker. The multi-cooker is able also to cook rice, but it's also a pressure cooker, and it also has a lot of different functions. In fact, our multi-cooker has 12 cooking modes and 7 different pressure levels. Okay, and in this multi-cooker right now, we're making is green chicken curry, and the ingredients for the chicken curry are, so we're using chicken meat, about 180 grams, 80 grams of marbled potatoes, 10 grams of green curry paste store-bought, okay, Thai shrimp paste, ginger and garlic minced, lemongrass also minced, Thai fish sauce, canola oil, salt, and pepper. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook this on pressure 7 at the chicken cooking function of this machine for how many minutes? 5 to 7 minutes.
So this is something that you can't do with your normal pressure cooker, right? It's hard to adjust the pressure levels. So for this one, you have 7 levels of pressure. So you can easily adjust it by just pressing the buttons.
So even me, if like because I don't cook, I can't use it because it says like pressure for chicken or for whatever else.
So
right?
the different modes you can see here as rice, soup, like for fast cooking, meat, like for beef, for beans and tripe, or tendons. You can even bake a cake using your pressure cooker or this multi-cooker.
Alright.
And you know what? Another thing that's good about this, like, you know how in the middle of the cooking, because sometimes I forget to add ingredients. With this machine, like Appliance, you can press the pressure release button and you easily add ingredients and then close back it, and then it continues the cooking. So that's something that you really can't do with a normal pressure cooker. Baka mamaya, ano ba yung chef Rob nangyari sa pressure cooker sa sabog
Oh,
ba?
actually, some of the features that I really like with this pressure cooker is number one is the safety. When you cook with a traditional pressure cooker, we've all seen that stainless aluminum pot umiingay lang with a whistle. And that's well and good though. But the problems I have with that is sometimes the pressure can build up too much and you only want it to reach a certain pressure. And there's that feeling, I've never seen it happen, pero there's that feeling everyone has, sumagot. I mean, I've never seen it, pero I get that feeling now all the time. Pag umiiwan yung pressure cooker, baka sumabog yun. Sulog yung bahay. So, the nice thing that I like with this Midea multi-cooker, the pressure cooking function is, number one, is it's easy to transport, it's not hot on the hands. Hindi mo mapasok masyado. Because it does get warm, but not so hot, it protects you, and then you can carry it around with a handle. And then number two, being that it's digitally controlled, it gives you more control over what you're cooking, and you're not just leaving things up to chance.
Yes.
And then next, number three, something that I really like is that there's a timer. Because whenever you do pressure cooking without a timer, this timer will automatically shut off. If you forget, someone calls you up, oh, kamusta, diba? And you start talking na so long, and before you know it, what was once tender already becomes too soft.
Yeah, too soft.
Diba? We've all had bulalo na parang sobrang lambot, hindi na masarap. Parang naging sabaw na lang siya. So parang the timer prevents that. Diba? It will shut off automatically and make your cooking more successful. And then another thing, which is really cool, I think one of the best features I like about this thing, is that the pressure auto-regulates. Because we have 7 pressure levels. One is the lowest, 7 is the highest. And depending on what you're trying to tenderize, you can choose. And it's all there in the manual and the guidebook as well. The thing is though, with the old traditional pressure cookers, it's the dial, you never know how accurate it is, and sometimes it just goes on and on. But with this one, you can choose the pressure, and at the same time, it auto-regulates. Which means when the pressure gets too high, it will bring it down again to the same level. If it's too low, it will bring it up. And so pretty much the safety is really amazing for this product, which is why we enjoy doing it. Right?
How long is this going to take?
How long is it going to be? About 5 to 10 minutes?
5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. And maybe while we're waiting, we can proceed and do the fried rice.
Wait, fried rice using which appliance?
Okay, so that we don't have a lot. Unless someone has questions about this, we can ask more questions first. Because if not, we can proceed to our next appliance and we can all just plate it together.
Questions?
I guess we can proceed first.
None?
Seeing
Or after cooking?
Okay?
Okay, so
Alright.
you're gonna teach us how to make kimchi fried rice using the induction cooker.
Okay. And my next demo involves the induction cooker. Sorry, AI.
You know, Chef,
So here it is.
that doesn't look like your typical induction cooker,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, it looks very, actually I like the way it's designed, no? Very sleek.
Yeah, this is what we call the European design. And it has a touch control, so it's like using your iPad. Easily
Great.
slide this one. It can like adjust, like so it has a soft touch control, so it's very
Great.
easy to use.
I think we need this in all our restaurants and in my house.
Okay.
Nice. So guys, this is the induction cooker. And first I'd like to ask anyone, what are your thoughts on induction cooking, if any? Has anyone heard of it? Does anyone have weird feelings about it? Anybody? This is quite new kasi, and then sorry, what?
The helpers cannot operate.
I think natatakot sila, no? They're not used to it. And okay, so the thing about induction cooking that I really like is that where do I begin? Like I said, though, when we opened the Goose Station back in 2009, we were the first restaurant to have an all induction cooking technology in our kitchen. And my cooks have never seen it before. Like, chef, ano yan, diba? And then to convince them, I said, take a look at this. So we had a gas stove with fire, and then we have our induction cooker. We filled it up, both pans with water, tapos sinabay namin yung pag-iinit. And yung induction, within a few minutes, was boiling on a rapid boil, and this one was barely even simmering. So the speed of induction cooking is truly second to none of all the technology in the market out there. Okay? And that's not even half of it. And as I can tell, if you buy a stove, you have to buy a gasol.
yeah.
Complicated. You buy a stove, it's big, complicated, heavy, right?
Kind of dangerous, right? You know, hear news about the LPG tanks exploding
Absolutely.
in
It's dangerous
apartments or
also.
condos, for gas leakages.
Absolutely. And yeah, it's dangerous in that aspect. And then it's also quite bulky. And you have things like this, or our induction ranges there in the back. You saw one of them is very thin also. It's very nice and sleek. And in fact, I love induction cooking so much. Not only do we have it in all our restaurants, but in my catering company, we always bring induction cooking with us wherever we go. Because sometimes you go to people's houses, yung mga corporations, they have their own kitchens where we can set up. Their heating element is not so strong. Okay, and then what we do is we bring this when we need something done fast. And then another thing that I want to show you is that I have my recipe card here the whole time, and it's not hot, it's not burning up. Yet there's already smoke coming from the pan. It's hot already. And what I always say is, imagine if kung anak ng kamay mo yan, diba? Parang pag mainit, kahit walang apoy, siguro sinara na yung apoy sa gas burner, ginawa ka ng bata, sunog na, diba? Kawawa naman. But this one, I can put my paper there, it won't even burn. What's only heating with induction cooking is the actual pan, diba? Because induction cooking, correct me if I'm wrong, but I did my research too, it uses magnetic waves which react with certain pans, magnetic pans. If it's a non-magnetic pan, it won't work.
So how do you know? How do you know if it's a pan fit for
Easy.
the induction cooker?
Easy. Stainless steel pans and cast iron pans, pwede sa induction. If you're in doubt what kind of pan it is, get a refrigerator magnet, throw it on the pan. If it sticks, it will work with induction, 100%.
So no need to look for the logo that's really
Don't need to look for the logo
right?
because some of these things don't even have logos.
Logos, right?
And then, so that's the number 2 thing. It's the safety aspect of it because this one could be cooking really hot, and I can leave my hand there, everything, not burn it at all. Diba? And for me, that's a big deal. That's a big deal because I don't have gasolna. It's not bulky. If I have parties in the house and I want my kitchen to look clean, especially if you live in a studio with a one bedroom apartment, hide it lang under the shelf. It's awesome. Diba? And at the same time, you can also use this for your buffets at home. Because can you imagine if you cook something like caldereta, kare-kare, there's a function here that says keep warm. So parang, aside from cooking, you can just keep it warm and your guests will always have really warm
You
food.
can have your own hot pot or shabu shabu, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Shabu shabu is also another great thing for that. Well, I think we talked too much now. How's that doing?
What's
Let's check.
happening? Check our green curry.
What's next on the agenda? What time is it?
Oh.
There you go.
It's, and see, like, it doesn't make, that creepy, creepy
sound.
noise.
So the other nice thing about this, now we're going back to the multi-cooker.
It smells like curry.
Yeah, it smells good. It smells good. We remove the pressure and it doesn't make a lot of sound.
Yeah.
And you can remove the pressure with ease now with just one press of a button.
Yeah.
Whereas in the old traditional sense, you kind of have to takot ka pa. And there's that myth that people they put it in water, running water para mababa yung pressure, which doesn't make sense though. But this one, it really helps you because the science behind it is solid and makes the cooking experience easier and with less guesswork. Alright.
I smell it. See, do you hear that music? So it comes with a happy birthday.
Yum. Wow, smells good.
Just look at your TV screen.
So guys, I think we're gonna send out the chicken curry
Smells so
soon.
good.
What Lady's doing now is she's putting our kaffir lime leaves. Yung kaffir lime natin is to give it more aromatic. And you don't want to put it in the beginning, you want to put it towards the end. And we're also adding cilantro and a little bit of butter to kind of give more body to the sauce. And then all we do is stir it and then plate it. Good. Yeah. You have a ladle there? We have the curry. So other dishes you can definitely make here are mga bulalo, nilaga. Good.
Now they're serving like curry for you to try.
Thank you. So easy chicken curry, easy to clean also. You just lift up the inner pan, clean it, it's done. If you don't want to show the cooking appliance in your house, easily you can hide it also in your cupboard, but it looks good enough to leave out. In fact, when people see it, they say, it looks so high-tech, what is that?
Yeah, it doesn't look like your typical rice cooker, multi-cooker, pressure cooker.
Yep. Alright.
Thank
Here you
you.
go.
Yay.